I am so incredibly happy to be here today with everyone to celebrate the union of Jeremy and Alice. It occurred to our family very early on that we'd have to ship Al off to an island with very little rules. But I'd like to share some thoughts on the spirit of today. Alice and I are Irish twins, so we fought our way through life mostly together. So I know more about her than I should for someone who's writing a wedding speech. But don't worry, Al, I won't tell them about the many times you and I skinny dipped after dark when Mom and Dad were sleeping. Alice is very lighthearted at surface level, but I know that amongst her deepest desires, she has always wanted someone to love. I know this because she used to drag me by my limbs when we were little toddlers to show me off and say to everyone, "Isn't she cute?" Not to mention, if anyone messed with me in high school, they had a very protective redhead to deal with. She is a team player, and a family and community are better with her in it. She seems to have found a wonderful place with a wonderful person we all love. Alice does everything from the heart, with a whole lot of humor. When I first moved to Florida, a flood hit Binghamton, claiming most of the homes in the area. Every phone call I made to New York was met by quivering voices of shock and grief at the other end. When I got hold of Alice, she had every last Carpel and Jarrett cousin in the back of her car, going from neighbor to neighbor with the Carpel clan cleanup crew, and they are jamming out to music and cleaning up after the flood before it was done doing its damage. Her enthusiasm to help people was contagious, as it always is. And in the midst of all the destruction, Alice just started handling it. While everyone else was still closing their jaws, Alice was hauling whole living rooms into dumpsters and somehow bringing lightness to the whole situation. Every single person I had talked to on the phone had said, "Your sister just showed up and started helping me." And all I could say was, "That's Al." In fact, at this point, I don't think her kindness phases people sometimes. It's just who she is, and we have all gotten used to it. But it's not in Alice's nature to count all the people she has touched. So Jeremy, my advice to you is don't ever get used to it. Know that Alice is an amazing partner that you have to spend your life with, and I know she has chosen an equal spirit. She will fight for her family, and she has proven this to every single one of us. Just pick a relative and ask her about her. She has gone above and beyond her duties of sister, daughter, niece, neighbor, cousin, and friend to all of us. And I know she will do the same as your wife and mother of your children. She will be the first one by your side before you even knew you needed someone there, and she will be the first to make you laugh when happiness seems to have left you. She has proven this to me over and over and over again. One of the first times I met Jeremy with Alice, he was licking frosting off the top of cupcakes and handing them to Al. I knew she had met her match because, according to Freud, you mirror the relationship you have with your father, and Alice and Dad had a similar understanding about cupcakes when she was a kid. Dad didn't mind cupcakes without icing either. All our lives, we have been the closest of sisters, and I thought it would be impossible to let her marry someone. But I can easily relinquish my relationship with Alice and Jeremy because every time I have seen her since they have met, she glows. She has chosen her place in the world, and there is a certain depth in her happiness. If you had had the opportunity to spend time with them together, it truly is a rarity to see such a match. Alice is home and is truly happy. Anyone who lets Alice be Alice, as Jeremy does, knows how bright her being is. So with love in my heart and soul, I want to wish Jer and Al all the love, happiness, and joy the universe has to offer. They truly deserve it all. I'm going to hand the mic over to my dad, father of the bride.